Hello, guys. Good night. No, I'll keep aside. It's late here. It's like 11:30. But I've been out all day. Um, so I hope you had a good day. Had a good day here. Blah blah yakety smackety. Boom. This is like my third time doing this video because the first one was over 20 minutes long, and the second one was much better at about almost 15 minutes, and that's way too long for a day with. Um, and you don't want to sit and watch my ugly mug for 20 minutes straight, singing the praises of this because it's pretty much what I was doing because I love this. This is gorgeous. What did I wear today? A Jean Paul Gaultier Le Male Elixir. Wasn't too sure of it the other day when I sprayed it on paper, but please, guys, this is not one to spray on paper. This one does a complete 180 on this skin, honestly. On paper, it smells more like a sweetened up version of the original Le Male. On skin, not at all. Completely different. While that Le Male DNA is still there, you do get, well, this has notes. It has the lavender and the mint, but it's got vanilla, tonka, honey, benzoin, blah, 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 blah. And like I said, on skin, it almost just smells like a sweetened up version of Le Male, or on paper. And on skin, it's this gorgeous, sweet, slightly green judge. Oh my god, can't ramble. Um, so yeah, when you first spray it on, you are hit with that Le Male DNA. It is there, but it's not as fresh as the regular Male. You pick up the mint, and the mint is mixing almost immediately with the lavender and the. I get the vanilla and tonka almost right away, and it's giving it a slight powdery, sweet, minty vanilla tonka kind of vibe, and it is gorgeous. For the first couple minutes, actually, it's kind of a bit of a mess and kind of gives a burnt. I want to say like a rubber vibe, burnt rubber, um, but it's only for a minute or two, and it's gone. And then this gorgeous scent comes out. Oh, so gorgeous. Um, yeah. So how did I apply it? Well, I went with half of one of these little testers here, and however much. It was a couple little sprays in my moisturizer, a couple little sprays on the back of my neck, one on the front, shirt on, a couple on the shirt, one in the crink of the elbow, and one on the back of the hand. And that was more than enough. And I'm into the 12-hour mark, getting close to it, and it's still a detective. Like it's there. It's not. I don't have to dig for it. I can smell it from an inch or two away. I just, my God. Beautiful. Giving Sauvage Elixir a run for its money and its performance, to tell you the truth. Maybe not its projection. Sauvage's Elixir is this projects really well, though. Don't get me wrong. I'll get into that. But anyway, backtracking. Trying to get this done in under 10 minutes. Um, so yeah, it's sweet. It's creamy. You know, you pick up that lavender mint right away, but pretty much almost immediately after you pick that up, that vanilla and tonka come in, giving it a slightly nutty vibe too. The tonka is, um, and that sticks around for a while, and then the sweetness changes from like a vanilla sweetness to more of that slightly earthy honey sweetness. And this honey isn't the type of honey. Honey can come off. Some people don't like it because it can come off way too sugary sweet, way too synthetic. It can also give a weird powdery vibe, not like a lavender or an iris or anything. That's just this weird kind of. This doesn't do it. It's a smooth. It's floral honey. I find sweet floral honey, smooth all the way through. And that's the thing with this scent. It is smooth the whole way through. Well put together. And then a few hours later, it's still got that sweet honey vibe, but this nice, soft, spicy, or tobacco spice comes out. Again, it's not a spicy scent. It's not a tobacco scent. It just kind of gives a little more character to the dry down. And that's where I'm at now. And I will say that this has similarities, but it smells nothing like certain scents, and it does everything better than the rest of them. Like any modern sweet man scent you can think of, it has some similarities to Armani Code, Armani Stronger With You, Paco Rabanne, Excess Night, 1 Million, Tom Ford Tobacco. But the end list goes on and on and on and on and on. So you know what kind of scent you're getting with. That's the kind of scent. But it's done so much better. And it has a more sensual vibe to it, a sexy vibe. And which brings me to the compliments. This is going to be a compliment magnet for most people. The girl I was with, I was with two friends today. And the first one, when she got in the car, I just sprayed it about an hour before that when I picked her up. And these are her words, not mine. That is gorgeous. It sexy. I actually got sexy from her. Makes me want to do things to you. She has a big crush on me anyway, but still, besides the point. I'm just kidding. I don't know if she's got a crush on me. That's ridiculous. But, all kidding aside, that was her words, not mine. And I picked up my other friend just a few hours ago, go for a quick coffee and a drive. And she got in, and she was in for a few minutes. Took about 10 or 15 minutes before I think, because it's sitting on this closer to the skin now. But she was like, "That is very nice, Wayne. That's very nice. What is that? That one is. I've never smelled that one on you yet." Bang. So that's the compliment factor, the smell. Now let's get to the performance. Beast for the first couple hours. Then an arm's length for another couple hours. Then it takes an hour or so to come in. So you're getting 4 or 5 solid, monstrous hours of projection. Then it's on the skin for another 5 or 6, or not the skin, gives you about a foot bubble for another 5 or 6 hours. And now it's a very detectable skin scent. I don't even know if you call it a skin scent because I can still pick it up, like I said, from a couple inches away. But easily. There it is. I mean... So, and I don't have time to wait for it to get to a skin scent. So we're going to call it a 12-hour scent at least, at minimum. And this is a shirt I was wearing. And it's like I just sprayed it, pretty much just sprayed it. And we're going on 12 hours. Ridiculous. So what did I do? All them compliments. I love it. They love it. I bought it. Yeah. The big 125 milliliter one because I'm probably going to use it a lot this winter. Well, a lot for me. So before anybody gets on me, you buy everything. It only cost me about $38 because I used 160 of my optimum points, $160 worth of my optimum points. So why not, right? So yeah, so now I've got a bunch of samples and a full 125 millimeter bottle of this. I don't think I'll ever run out. If I do, I wouldn't mind rebuying it. That's how much I like it. Until they bring out like Le Male Elixir Perfume Intense Extreme to the Max edition, and they add that spicy booze, then I might like that one better. But I don't know if I talked about that. This is not a perfect scent. And then this is me splitting hairs again, and then just if I could be a little cynical for a moment, it could use a little more spice and a booze, like a spiced rum would be perfect in this, and maybe even in the base a little bit of a Gaiac wood, giving it a bit of a smoky vibe, not incensey or burnt or anything, just that smoky wood vibe. That would probably bring it pretty close to perfect, honestly, for me. But as is, it's the best I've smelled in years. It's got me, I've never had, well, I shouldn't say never, but it's not very often you get somebody telling you it smells sexy. I want to do things to you. Come on, man. That's what we do this for, guys. All right, guys. I got to get to bed. I'm exhausted. Peace, love, be good to each other, and be good to yourselves. And for those of you who don't see this until the morning, because it is late, good morning.